Hi, how's it going? This is one of those spur of the moment type things. So I'm going to hang out here and talk to myself until someone logs on and says, "Hey, can I have a reading?" And I'm going to do some quick readings. For now, at this point, I'll just talk a little bit about what's happening, what's going forward. I'm feeling from spirit, universe, this vibrancy that's going on, but I feel there's a lot of shakiness regarding this vibrancy, this vibration that's been happening lately with all of us. I've been feeling the extra strain of the sadness in the world, not just here in the US, but in the world. And this, I had it defined really well last night by something that I watched, how weird it's going to be as we come out of this pandemic after we've lived in some stage of fear, some stage of unknown. I know for everybody, it's been different. Young and old alike have suffered. I've had a little bit more, like I said, of sadness coming in and out of me. I decided not to call it depression anymore, but to call it sadness, because I was still up and doing things and loving life. There's just moments of sadness. Thanks for joining, whoever's on. Thanks for joining. If you'd like a reading, just pop a little note in the comment chat line there that you'd like a reading, and I'm going to go ahead and do that in just a little bit to whoever logs on in this moment. It was a spur of the moment idea that I had today. Get me out of the comfort zone of just hanging around and wondering what's next. Let's create what's next. So I asked Spirit, I'd like to do this. And I said to Spirit, let's do it. Let's get messages based on the deep dive, what we need to know now, deeper, not just surface messages from you, Spirit, but deeper dives, deeper dives. So if anyone would like a reading, you just have to pop it in to the chat, and I'll go ahead and do that. If you'd like a reading, a mini reading, I'm just going to go ahead, and you have you're giving me your permission to state that out loud. Again, just write a little note in the chat. Otherwise, thank you for joining. I'm just talking about the stuff we've all been going through, good, bad, right, or wrong, no such thing. I saw, speaking with my friend Natalie the other day, I was calling in images, and Spirit was showing me the image of a thread going through a needle. And we were talking about how some of us choose to go forward, some of us choose to just stay where we are at, which really is going forward, where you're at. And some of us don't want to have anything to do with anything. And all of that being all well and good is fine. When I saw that image, the eye of the needle, it was out in the universe, and I was having explained to me that how small the portal is that we've been asked to go through in this time. I see everybody logging on. Thank you so much. I'm going to be doing readings for anybody that leaves a comment. Right now I'm talking about an image that I saw the other day with a needle and the thread going through. And you know how difficult it is to thread a needle? I did it a couple of weeks ago. I was trying to thread it without that little tool that you have. And it's very difficult. Sometimes the edge of the thread gets frayed, and we try to get through the opening, but there's so many pieces of us that don't make it through the opening. So what Spirit was showing me was this eye of the needle being so small that we really have to be focused on getting through that point, that portal of the needle, that eye of the needle. That it's not about, okay, this part of me will go through, but there's another part of me that's not ready. That this eye of the needle needs your complete willingness and readiness to jump into the next phase of your evolution. And what they also showed me with this thread was there was someone else pulling the thread. Once the thread went through, there was someone else pulling the thread. But I was sensing there was only one person that was getting through at a time. And when I say person, it could mean anything. It could be a group of souls, could be one soul. I don't know. But to me, I was sensing this small portal that we're attempting to get through. And the needle was up in the universe. So there was a lot going on in the universe. There were stars, there were planets, there was everything going on in the universe around this portal, this small portal, this eye of the needle. I'm going to call it Eye of the Needle portal. Thanks for everybody showing up. Gonna be doing readings in just a second. So I'm kind of asking Spirit, and Natalie's asking that question too. So does that mean it's so small that we can't get through it? And Spirit's saying, absolutely not. Once that once that thread goes through, I feel like once that first person goes through, that just keeps coming and coming and coming. So what you have to realize is you're not the only one. You're not the only one going through this eye of the needle, and we have to depend on other people. We have to check in. We have to understand that there are other people going through it, and we need to help wherever we can, but we can't turn around and go backward. We have to pull our string through the needle and then keep pulling. Others will eventually make their way onto the thread and move on through. Okay, so if you didn't hear that whole thing about the eye of the needle, I encourage you when this post later on YouTube to go back and listen to it. It was a pretty prominent image that came through to me the other day while I was speaking with a friend. Okay, drink. So right now I'm going to be giving readings to anybody that puts a little message I see. We're going to do Ocean first. Hi, Ocean. Thanks for coming in and joining. So I'm just going to ask everybody, take a deep breath in and out. And I'm going to spit out what I mentioned about to Spirit was we want to do the deep dive today. We want to know what's really holding us back from our soul's evolution. So Ocean, I'm with you first. Ocean, the first thing I see is that you've been picking away at this. So if I have this little trowel that I'm digging, I see you've been digging in the dirt. To Donna, that represents digging up the past, digging up what's hidden, digging up what's buried. And Spirit's telling you it's not buried, it's right in front of you. So anything that you're looking at, I've got to go down, I've got to dive deep, it's right around you. It's in the messages you receive every day from people that you live with, people that you work with, conversations that you have on the phone, in the grocery store. All of those moments are moments to achieve your soul's evolution in this moment. So you don't need to look down and dig and dig and dig. It's time to move through the day. You don't have to, this has been coming through a lot lately. Also, Donna speaking of the past, things that we had to go to the past. Remember I said, don't turn around anymore. Just keep going forward, because the past stuff that you have uncovered up until this moment will come through in the present moment in any sort of situation. So it's not about, oh, that guy I left, or that friend that didn't, or that job that didn't. It's about this moment, and it may be bringing up the same feeling, but it's not about that experience. It's about this experience. Ocean, that was a good one. I hear you saying okay and true. Yes, it's true for all of us. Thank you for joining, Ocean. Everybody, deep breath in and out. Tanya, I'm going to you next. So I'm doing readings here, not Magic Dictionary words. Everybody deep breath in and out. Tanya. Tanya, I see that you're turning away from the light. We never want to turn away from the light, because the light is us. The light is our knowledge. Remember this whole thing. I never was comfortable with saying, sending you love and light. You can always send someone love. You can always surround someone with love, but you can't send them light, because light is another word for knowledge. So when you send someone light, you're sending them your knowledge, and your knowledge is not their knowledge. They have to have their own knowledge, their own light experience. So what I was seeing was you walking forward and saying, the light's too bright, the light's too bright. The light is you. The light is your knowledge. Are you going to say that your knowledge is too much? Never. Your knowledge is what it is. Your knowledge is this experience you're having and everything you know about it right now. Not what you knew about it, what you know about it. So your light is what you know about it right now. Your light is what you know right now. So instead of, you can say to yourself as you walk along and you come along and experience and you're like, it's too much. Wait a minute, this isn't too much. Let me just know what I know right now and don't let anyone else change what I know. And you might have to change yourself, not because of those other people, but because you're ready to change. You don't have to be what those other people put you in the box to be anymore. Donna speaking, I attribute that to like ripping up the contract. I'm working a lot on that right now too, becoming who I really want to be right now and not who I keep thinking people want me to be. Like I do this thing on YouTube right now live in 15-minute notice. That's because I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it. And whoever's meant to be here is meant to be here. So Tanya, as you walk forward, be in your knowing. Your knowing can never be brighter than who you are. Your light is your knowing. Everybody, no more sending light to people. Just send love, surround love. You can always love more things, but you can't love things more. So love your knowledge, the knowledge of every moment. Good one. Thanks, Tanya. I appreciate that. All right, I'm going to Mary now. Mary, thank you for joining. I don't remember your name from before, so maybe it's a newbie. Okay, Mary, everybody, deep breath in and out, who's ever here. And I'm just going to go into everything. Hang on, Mary. Mary, I feel there's a lot of people around you, a lot of people that are talking to you, and you're like, oh my God, stop, people, stop, just stop talking. But all these people around you will go with what I just said before too, want you to change for them. They want you to be there for them. And I first have to be here for myself, right? You first need to be here for yourself. Then you could be there for them. You can't be there for other people unless you have this love for you and this ability of your own knowing. Remember, we talk about the knowing a lot, about your knowing and about your present moment and how that's affecting you. So again, I see all these people around you. I feel it's a family thing that's going on, a family dynamic where people are continually talking and you don't have a voice. Like I'm getting a little heartburn right here coming up in my throat. It's hard for me to talk. That always tells me I can't speak if so many people are talking. So Spirit's saying, look, remove yourself from that. But you can't remove yourself from that until you tell all those people, hello, I'm removing myself from this situation now because I need to take care of me. When I'm done taking care of me, I'll be back. But I can't support any of you until I support me and I feel supported by me. I hope that makes sense, Mary. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining. You've got this. There's no issue here. You've already got that ability to speak. Just use it. We all need to use it more. It's okay to speak the truth. It's okay to say you're not okay. It's okay to say, I need this right now, and this right now is not talking to you. I need to not talk to this person at this point. It's okay to say that. It's okay to say nothing at all, whatever you choose. Good luck, Mary. Janice, thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you. Okay, we're going to Janice. Everybody, deep breath in and out. Janice, I see this beautiful ability for you to spread your wide arms open, and I feel that as you spread your wide arms open, you have a good time. You walk along, you walk forward, but it's almost like you're spreading your wide arms open. You notice I didn't say spreading your arms open wide, spreading your wide arms open. I feel that there's a piece of you, again, we'll go back to the reading before this, because sometimes there's this common thread. Did you hear what I said at the beginning? It was about the thread. I'm just getting it now. That thread through the needle is the common thread. You see how this Spirit plays it out perfectly. Okay, so Janice, So this common thread about I need to help other people. You can't help other people until you yourself feel that you have helped you. Now, of course, you can help people. Take them to the grocery store. Give them that pat on the back. If they need something, you're right there, of course. But not to the extension with which I see you with these wide open arms, these arms that are wide. Just bring them in a little bit. Rein it in a little bit. Say to yourself, no, today's for me. And I'm just going to do for me today. And maybe put a text out to your friends that call you every day. Hey, if I don't answer, I'm having a me day. Remember the spa days? Well, this is a me day. And me day could mean anything. You may just go for a walk and then sit outside the rest of the day. You may plant in your garden. But Spirit's saying there's so much more to be planted, Janice. There's so much more to be planted. I'll say it one more time. There's so much more to be planted. So instead of saying, gonna walk, gonna keep going, sit for a moment with who you are, what you are, and say, is there something else I need to plant right here and right now, Spirit? Am I missing something by just walking and by wondering who needs me, who needs my help? Donna speaking, I have to back away a lot from people because I have to stay in this vibration of there's so much going on. I need to move it through me. I need to, if it comes toward me, I have to move it through me. So it's okay. You know, they say being an empath, I never like that word, is the ability, or not so good, bad, right, or wrong, of taking on other people's emotions. Okay, so if you're going to do that, move them through you. Don't sit with them, move them through you. And I think that's where we're getting that common thread here, Janice. Sound good? All right, thanks for joining, Janice. So appreciate you. Okay, Yanni, thank you for joining. Love it. All right, let me just read Tanya because we read her. Thank you. Good. Light is knowledge. That's great insight. Light is knowledge. Yes, it is. So we're seeing a common thread here. And if you weren't here at the beginning when I talked about an image I received a few days ago about threading the needle, it's now coming all out now. It's all coming to fruition. Okay, next person, Yana. Great. Everybody, deep breath in and out. Yanni, I see the movement. I see the dance. So what Spirit is saying to me now is, we see you dance. Dance as if it is life. Dance life. Don't just do your dance. Dance your life. Don't just be in the dance. Dance your life. Whereas everything is a dance. Going to the grocery store is a dance. And when I view dance, I view it as movement. I view it as fluid. Everything is fluid. Every moment is fluid. Who I am today is going to be different than who I am tomorrow. What I think in this moment may change in the next moment. So dance with the fluidity of who you are. Not just the dancer that you are, but who you are. Does that make sense? Dance with the person that you are. I got a good story here. One time when I was at Kripalu, this yoga retreat that I go to, been to many times, haven't been to in a while, closed, COVID. I was doing yoga with my daughter, and we were in this big room, big group of yoga. And as I was doing it, my eyes were closed. I was just listening to the teacher. And I saw, felt, and sensed my soul, my higher self, this other version of me right beside me, this multidimensional piece of me, I'm sure now is what it was, this multidimensional piece of me right beside me doing everything I did. I was flowing in and out of poses, in and out of breath with this piece of me, this other piece of me. So Yanni, when you dance, you're dancing with this multi-dimensional piece of yourself that's right there. Tap into it, tune into it, tune into it, tune music, get it, dance with it, Yanni, dance with it. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, thank you. Ocean says, okay. Ocean says, true, yes, and thank you. You're so welcome, Ocean. Mary, I'm going to do you next. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining. I'm assuming you want a reading, Mary. You didn't say I want a reading, but I'm assuming you do. Okay, everybody, deep breath in and out. Mary, I'm back to this digging. There was a digging in another reading a few moments ago also. This feeling that we have to put our head down, put your head down and do the work. Remember how that was said to you, many of us as we were growing up. Put your head down, do the work. Just put your head in it and do the work. When you do that, you lose sight as to what is in front of you. You lose sight as to who you are. When you're looking down and you're digging and you're digging and you're digging, you're hearing lots of things that are coming in. And those other things that are coming in are those voices from outer people and from your inner self that are judging you, that are pushing you down, that are telling you that you are not worthy. Now, we all have those voices. And when our head's down, I feel that those voices are louder. We think that our heads are down because we're pushing and we're moving through, but we need to pick our heads up. We need to say, this is who we are. I'm feeling a little speak in here. I need some inability to speak now. I want more speaking. So let's everybody who's on this call, after this or tomorrow, I need to get in your cars, blare the music and sing out loud. I need your voices to be strong. Everybody who's got this challenge with not speaking, put it out there, sing out those songs. So Mary, no more digging down in the dirt. Stand up, walk on that dirt that you have been digging and planting. I don't even see any seeds in that dirt. I see you digging and digging and digging, but then not finding the seeds to plant. Now remember, if you were on in the beginning, I asked Spirit to give us the deep down in the dirt about what we need right now for our soul's evolution. Really get down and dirty with us. And a couple of readings have been about digging in the dirt. So down and dirty, Spirit saying, you've been digging, but you haven't planted any seeds. Eventually those holes get so big that you fall into them. So start in your mind now, go to your next meditation and put seeds in those holes that you have dug and walk forward. You may not see what's gonna happen after. You may not see what's going to grow from those seeds. You may not see who is going to benefit from those seeds. All perfectly fine. Go and walk forward. Thanks for joining, Mary. I appreciate it. Yanni, done. Debbie, you're next. Good afternoon. I'm new to the channel. Yay! I've been looking for someone like you to talk to. I really need to know if there's Spirit looking to make contact with me. Okay, so what I do in these readings, Debbie, is just pull out what Spirit wants to know. Wants you to know. Everything that comes out of my mouth is coming from Spirit. And if you've been watching so far, what I've asked Spirit to do is go deep with us today and really give us that push to say, this is what you haven't been doing, and this is what you need to do. And it's okay. So I'm asking you to be ready. I'm asking you to be open to receive. All right, so Debbie, I'm doing you next. Everybody, deep breath in and out. Debbie, for you, I see this ability to pull people in, to not just put your arms out, but as your arms are out, you're grabbing people and drawing them into you, drawing them in with you. And I'm thinking to myself, there's a crowd going on right here where I don't have room and space for myself. It's always great to pull people in. It's what I do for these readings. I'm pulling you guys in. I want you to hear what Spirit has to say. But when I'm done, I'm done. And I'm still moving forward so that I can learn, so that I can evolve, so that I can be able to teach from my own experiences. So Debbie, what I hear Spirit telling you is, yes, it's okay to draw those people in, but it's also okay to move forward and beyond. If those people are just standing at your side because you're staying still, this was said earlier, so go back and listen when it's live, when it's recorded, comes back on YouTube, is you're staying still so all these people feel comfortable staying still too. But you need to move forward. You need to accept the path that you've chosen in this lifetime. Accept the path that you're on. You've already planted the seeds, Spirit said. It's just now to move, time to move. Like I just said to the last person, you don't have to watch your seeds grow. Your job was to plant the seeds. And now your business is to move forward. So you don't have to keep pulling those people in. However, when you start to walk forward more, pull in more people. More people, absolutely. But don't stop your evolution forward because the people around you have not moved forward yet. Listen to that again later. Thank you so much for joining, Debbie. Appreciate it. Okay, Hannah, how are you doing? I am going to give you a message. Hannah, you are next. Everybody, deep breath in and out. Make sure you like this, guys. Subscribe to my channel. Oh, let me say, I reached 1,500 followers. I don't know what that means because there's not 1,500 people on here right now, but 1,500 followers, so I'm getting out there. And I appreciate that. Thank you for all the subscriptions and the likes. Appreciate it. Okay, Hannah, I feel that Spirit's telling me you put your shoes on. You put your big girl boots on, and you're ready now to walk. There's still some hesitation with your movement forward, but Spirit's saying you don't have to hesitate anymore, Hannah. No more hesitation. Keep moving forward. So what they're asking you to do is in your next meditation, visualize yourself walking forward. You can visualize yourself watching yourself from behind walking forward. You can visualize yourself to the side of you walking forward with you, or you can visualize yourself in front of you saying, come on, we got this. You see, all of these pieces are you. Front, side, and back. All of these pieces are you. So whatever you need to do to move yourself in those big girl shoes, to move yourself forward. Like I say that a lot. I say, let's move forward. What does that mean? Well, in the course of any given day, you may not notice any growth. You may say, I don't know anything that happened today. How did I move forward today? It could mean you didn't have the thought that you normally have regarding something. That thought disappeared. It could be that you got up a little extra early and was able to spend a little bit more time washing your face or shaving your legs. That's evolution forward. It could mean that you went outside and you absorbed some sun and you weren't thinking too much for at least 3 seconds. That's an evolution forward. So they're small steps and you may not see them, or they may be big steps. The challenge is, if at the end of the day you say, what the hell happened? Nothing happened today. Nothing happened. What Spirit want with me? If you say that, Spirit's like, well, I did send you something. Did you miss it? And then the next day you got to start again. And the opposite of that would be at the end of your night saying, Spirit, thank you so much. Whatever I missed, I know you sent it to me for a reason, and I will work on that tomorrow. It's being grateful. It's being grateful for everything, right? Good, bad, right, or wrong. There's no such thing. Be grateful for everything. Hannah, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate it. Okay, who's next? Kimmy, any message of trying to maneuver these heavy energies? Heavy energies. Okay, let's go into that. Kimmy, I'm reading you next. Okay, everybody, deep breath in and out. I was just talking about, like I see you with this weight on your chest. But this weight on your chest isn't the heavy energies around. It is the heavy energies that you've decided to carry this lifetime. I said earlier, being an empath, what that really means now, there's no such thing really as an empath or a light worker. We are all just souls moving through this experience. And every day we must accept the experience. So if you're feeling weighted down, I'm going to ask, what's weighted me down? What do I feel weighted down? Can I move this through? I'd like to move this through and not have to carry it. That's the image. Do not carry the weight. Do not carry the heavy energies because, yes, like me, you are feeling all of that. I remember last Mother's Day, I had this, oh, you'll see it somewhere on a blog or my YouTube. I don't know. Ask me if you want more information on it. It was last Mother's Day, and I got hit hard. I don't know what it was. I couldn't even talk to my daughter. I got hit so hard with something, couldn't get out of bed, and I kept saying to myself, this isn't me. This isn't me. This isn't mine. I kept saying that over and over again. And then by the end of the day, I felt fine. I think I probably pooped a ton because that tells me I've moved stuff through. So watch what you're eating. Watch what you're moving through, literally and figuratively. But the object is to, yes, move it through. If you're going to take it on as someone else's stuff and you're helping with the love vibration, then make it about a love vibration. Make that heavy weight that you're feeling, that big block that's on your chest, turn it into love. So Spirit's saying at your meditation tonight, view this weight on your chest and then just turn it into the word love. Turn it into flowers. Turn it into something that's lighter. Remember, if you go back and listen to all these readings, there is a common thread. Common thread. Go back to the beginning about the threading the needle. The common thread is we keep thinking we have to hang around and help the people that haven't gone forward, maybe as fast as we are, done the work. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm almost 60 and I'm just getting through some work here. It's a constant process. It's the constant evolution. So you don't have to hold yourself back for other people. Keep moving. That weight you feel is the love that wants to come through that block. So open up that block and just love, 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 love. Love more things, not love more. Love more things. So learn about the heavy energies and love the heavy energies. Thank you for showing me. Thank you, Kimmy. That was a good question. Good segue there. Thank you so much. Janice, thank you, Donna. Thank you, Spirit Cosmic. You're welcome. Yanni says she's got it. Janice says, I love this. My soul higher self may be right beside me as I engage in soul enriching activities like a yoga. Absolutely. I find myself getting on my yoga mat. I always get on every day. Sometimes I only spend 10 minutes. Sometimes I spend an hour. But I feel the flow of my body. Like I'm more stretched out and I can do more things than I've ever been able to do. But yet I have more physical sensation. Interesting. But it's all about the movement and accepting and receiving. So Debbie, Reggie, thank you so much. And yes, so much sense to me. I love this channel and your followers. I feel like I found a home. You found home. Home is always right where you are. So whenever we're here together. We're here with a love vibration. Thank you, Debbie, so much for joining. Alini, I see lots of hearts here and a wave. Hello. If you'd like a message, you'd need to write that down that I'd like a message. Otherwise, I'm just saying hello. Thanks for joining. Hannah, oh my God, Donna, you were spot on. Amazing reading. Thank you so much. I'm so glad, Hannah, putting on the big girl boots, moving through. Anders, saying thank you. You're so welcome, Anders. If you'd like a message, you'd have to write that down there. So I don't believe I read you yet, Anders. Did I? I did not. Okay. So Anders and Alini, if you'd like a message, you need to write that I'd like a message from Spirit. Kimmy Harvey, thank you. You're so welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Ocean, you do. It is great, Ocean, to listen to all the messages because of the common thread. And if you're still on, when this comes back onto YouTube later, when it gets uploaded, at the beginning I explained about threading the needle. In fact, my next video on YouTube was going to be about threading the needle. And then all of a sudden I started this and threading the needle came out. The image that I saw, the conversation that I had, but I didn't understand what it meant. I felt it. I didn't understand what I meant. So there's a common thread and we all are on that common thread as we go through the needle, which is the portal, which is to the next dimension. Next dimension. I love the word portal. You could say that to me all day long and I'm like, I'm in it. I'm in that portal. I'm going through that portal. Send me a message every day. Donna, you're through the portal and I'm through this portal and I'm on to the next portal. Okay, Alini, yes, you'd like a message. Wonderful. Thank you. All right. So everybody deep breath in and out. If you're still with me, thank you. Alini, I see this voice of yours. I don't know if you sing or if you're a speaker of some sort, but Spirit's saying we love your voice. We love the resonation of your voice, the vibration of your voice. Some sort of teacher, some sort of singer. I don't know. I don't know you at all, but I feel this power that comes through you. I'm not so crazy about the word power. I feel this vibration that comes through you when you sing, like the vibration that comes through me when I do readings, is spirit-led. Is love led. Like you've learned a long time ago that love is what love is, and love is the only way. And I feel there was a time for you where it was stuck down here, like now I'm getting heartburn right down here. So really deep, you had trouble with bringing it up, but not now, not anymore. So past, it was all stuck here. And then you realize it needs to come out of my voice. I need to move it through my voice. I need to vibrationally move it through my voice. Not the way someone would chant. This is more singing or speaking. This is more words coming out. I don't know what you do, but I feel there's something about that. And maybe you're going to do that, but they're saying you're on target. You're on target with the message that you are presenting. You're on target with this message of love. They said, use the vibration of love as well as the word love. So when it feels like there's people around me that want to hear me speak, me being you. So when you have people around you, instead of just talking about love, ask them to feel the love vibration. Ask them to feel what it feels like to have a love vibration. What does that mean to them? What does it feel like? Move them into their body. So again, Alini, I don't know if you do some sort of speaking thing or if a lot of people come to you for your messages, but Spirit says you're right on track. So ask more people. Well, oh, you tell me you love me, or you tell me you love all. What does the love vibration feel like in you? Not what it feels like to give it to other people, but what does it feel like inside of you? What's the common thread of the love vibration that we all have? That's what we need to get to be into the oneness, right? We need to realize the love vibration that we all have is the common thread. There it goes again. There's another aha. Okay, you got to go back and listen to the whole thing because that's when I talk about threading the needle. So I kept wondering, what is the thread? The common thread is the love vibration that we all need to get through the eye of the needle, the portal. The portal is small. And we can be small because we're not physical. We're not physical body when we move through portals. We're not physical body when we move into the oneness. We're a common thread of a love vibration. Alini, that was a good one. Thanks for bringing that through. Everybody, deep breath in and out. Anders, we're going with you next. Thank you for joining, everybody. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subscriptions. Obviously, you have a subscription because you heard about this was happening. Okay. Anders Angel. I love your name. Anders, I see this as you walk along, and you are walking along, there is a sadness that you're picking up, something that happened in the past that's causing a deeper sadness for you now. I'm getting like a lot of heat in my body right now. Something that just hasn't pulled you through all the way, this sadness. Spirit says, that's okay. Mother Mary's here. Mother Mary's saying, we got you, we got you, we got you. So Mother Mary for me is this sense of self-love and self-care, this mother energy. So whatever loss you had back then, yes, there's still a piece of it. We grieve for as long as we grieve. I don't know what you're grieving about, but I feel there's a loss. And Mother Mary is saying, now I'm here. Mother energy is here. Come with me, come with me. So open up more to that. Remember the common thread here. So the common thread is the path going forward and not having to stay stuck where you are because other people are still there and you don't want to go forward any faster because they're still there. Well, of course you should, because how are they going to see it? What it looks like going forward? How are they going to feel that vibration to follow it if we don't move forward? If we just stay stuck, knowing that we could do more. We could love more things. So love the sadness that you have still. She's asked for Mother Mary's help. Well, here she is. So love the sadness that you still have. And know that Mother Mary is just all love. Find the blue that she is, and it's not necessarily like religious. It's just that sense of lovingness, that sense of love vibration. Common thread, love vibration. Anders, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate it. Janice is saying, I read her before, exactly. I'm enjoying everyone's messages and the commonality that we all are experiencing. I really appreciate being here with you all. Everybody, she's talking about spirit. You guys here on the call, this common thread that we have, the commonality, Gianna said, of the thread, the common thread moving through the portal. I still feel like there's something else coming regarding what this portal is, this small, teeny needle that this thread is going through. And if you could think in your head right now, this tiny needle up in the universe, you know how expansive the universe is, but yet we're trying to find this tiny needle portal. This is more than a needle in a haystack. This is a needle in universe, multiple universes. This is a portal through a needle that we're trying to find that's multidimensional. 2021, the year of becoming multidimensional. So we're going to have to find that needle possibly in another dimension. It may not just be here. but see it. I see it. It's right here. It's right here. I see the thread going through there. I see someone pulling that thread from the other end. It's okay. We got this, guys. We got this. Okay, Renee, we're going to go with you next. A message, please. Absolutely. Let me take a drink. Everybody, deep breath in and out. What did I say? Renee. Okay. Renee, I'm hearing the word musicality. Not that I'd ever use that word, but I'm hearing it. Musicality. Like there must be something you're doing in your life that's musical, whether it's, playing the drum or playing the singing bowls, something about that vibration that hits home to you. And for you, home is here. Home is the heart. You always come back to the heart. You always come back to your heart. We like that, right? Because a lot of this commonality of these past readings have been about coming back to you, who you are, what you can do for you. Remember, put your mask on before you put everybody else's air mask on, airplane, right? Oxygen mask on. Right, how many times? Something in your voice too that you need to do. Hang on a minute. How many times though have you heard people say about someone else, she puts everybody else's needs above her own? No, please. Put your own needs before everyone else's, right? I think I taught my daughter that early on. I was always taken off for a little break or vacation, and she feels comfortable doing that now. So teach the children, right? Teach the children, take a break. So Renee, what I'm feeling for you is just a little bit of I need to speak a little bit more. Maybe if you're drumming or if you're playing those bowls, I don't know if that has something to do with what you're doing, but start to bring out voice with that, not just the sound coming out of the instrument. You are the instrument. So allow your sound to come out. I feel these masculine strengths around you. I'm not sure if they're spirit world or in your physical world. If I had you here, I'd be asking you that. But I feel there's pretty strong male presences around you. And they're in front of you, like blocking your way. And I want to say to them, dudes, out of the way, I'm coming through. So Renee, if you have some sort of, so I would think those are physical people that are male figures that are around you. They're not doing it purposefully, but they're in that mode. Remember how we've been talking about going forward and not worrying so much about the people around you? So they're in that mode. Look, if you go forward and I can't, where does that leave us? Holy shit, where does that leave us? But you can't worry about that. You still have to put your oxygen mask on before you put others on. So you need to just keep moving forward. So use the common thread of this reading. Speak, sing, put that voice out, play more music. Spirit's loving that. And those masculine energies that are around you, it's okay. Remember early on, I said, let's just tell them, I can't do you today. I can't be here for you today. I need to be here for me today. For me today. Good one. Thank you so much for joining, Renee. Appreciate it. Okay, so Andrew said, thank you. I've asked Mother Mary for help. I'm glad she was there. Alini, oh my God, I'm in tears. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. I don't remember your reading, but I'll go back later. And I'll make some timestamps so everybody can switch to their readings if they missed it. You're so welcome, Anders. You're so welcome. Mina, yes, if you'd like a reading, I'm going to be putting readings, doing readings. Mina, would you like a reading? Mina, I'm going to give you a reading anyway because I'm assuming that you want a reading. Okay, everybody, deep breath in and out. If you're still online, give me a thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Appreciate any sharing you guys do to get other people on this path and on this vibration of love that we're on together. Mina, okay. Mina, your son's here only because I talked to him a few times now, and he's pounding something out in front of you. I feel like there's something that has made waves for you, something that you've been challenged by. And he's got this huge hammer and he's pounding them out, pounding out these waves. So you don't feel like you have to go up and then down and up and then down. It's all about viewing everything, being content with everything, content with what you perceive as good, bad, right, or wrong, just being content. So there's no highs, there's no lows. So what he's doing for you, right over here on the right side. So I feel whatever it is masculine centered, something to do with masculine, something to do with order, something to do with the power of like you're giving your power to something else, but he's pounding it out for you. So he's saying, don't worry, I can pound it out for you, but this might be the last time that I can do it. You need to now do it for yourself. You need to notice that your ups and downs are only ups and downs. That's just the way we have it. I have them. We all have them. Sadness up, sadness down. Being content with whatever is, doing what you need to do, looking yourself in the mirror. I do this now. I look at myself in the mirror every morning and I'm like, well, heck, there's Donna Boyle. And so it gets me excited about my day and tells me somebody else is excited to see me. Oh, heck, there's Donna Boyle. I learned that from, can't remember who I learned it from, some singer who was on like American Idol. He says he does it all the time. He gets up in the morning and says, well, hello there. How exciting to see you. So be excited to see yourself every day. Be excited to step up to yourself every day. Be excited to watch yourself walk forward every day. Thanks, Mina. So appreciate you joining. Neil, no, I will give you a reading right now, Neil. And that's going to be my last one. Neil's Renee says, very nice. You're welcome, Renee. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, Neil, you're next. Everybody, deep breath in and out. Thanks for all the likes, guys. Deep breath in and out. Neil, I feel you frozen. I feel you saying to yourself, I just don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. I just don't know where to go. I just don't know what to do. And in that respect, I got this heaviness on my neck and my shoulder. There's something that's just sticking to me, like stuck. And I don't feel like a heaviness like we were talking before about energies that are stuck. I feel like there's something that's happening right now in your life, not past, but right now in your life that's causing you to say, I just am stuck. I feel so stuck. I don't know what to do. Like I can't even turn my head to look right or left. I can only look forward, but that's okay because looking forward is the direction you want to go, right? You don't want to look left or right. You want to go forward. So Spirit's telling me Archangel Michael is here. Archangel Michael for me is all about strength. So Archangel Michael has just put this beautiful cape of gold. It's like crystally, gold crystals around you. It's like a vest, a capey vest, right? It's sleeveless. He's got it around you. He's in front of you. And he's saying, follow this. And I'm like, follow what? The light that lights up from this gold vest, capey thing that he put on you is going to light the way forward. So you're going to see bright, flashy lights in front of you, and that's going to remind you, oh yeah, forward, not to the right, to the left, get off of the heavy, come on, stand up, let's get out there, let's take a deep breath, and let's continue. Oh, I see you forward. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you to Archangel Michael. So again, he's in front of you, which will tell me whatever's holding you down, holding you stuck in this moment, he does have the ability to move you. You have the ability to move you. So remember, he put the cape on you so that the gold in the cape will light up the road in front of you. And I said, like the yellow brick road? And he said, no, like in front of you light. Don't look down. Don't look sides. Look forward. So whatever this is, Neil, whatever this is here, it's okay. It's okay to say, not mine anymore. I got my gold cape now. Thank you, Archangel Michael. And I'm moving. Moving. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining, Neil. Mina, you're so very welcome. I thank everybody who joined. This will be loaded up to my YouTube channel shortly. So if you forgot your reading or if you didn't write it down or didn't take a recording of it, it'll be back. I'll put some timestamps on it. And don't forget to go back and listen because of the common thread of what I originally started with, the eye of the needle. Love it. You are so very welcome, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So thanks for the likes. Thank you for the shares and the subscribes. Talk to you guys later. Bye.